Welcome to the second episode of Science with Sarah. So I know last week's video didn't work. I'm pretty sure this week's video will work. And this week we're going to be talking about solutions. Now, solutions are also known as homogeneous mixtures. So a solution is a type of mixture where one substance dissolves in another. So an example of a solution would be soda or sugar water. This week I have a fun experiment that I'm going to kind of show you how to get started, and the rest of the instructions are going to be on the blog, and you can follow along at home. I didn't want to do the whole experiment for you because that kind of takes the point out of doing it. But I wanted to show you how to get started, and we're also going to talk about a few terms that you're going to need to know. So there are two words that we're going to need to go over for this experiment. First one would be solute. So a solute is the substance that is dissolved. So we're dissolving sugar into water. Sugar is the solute. Now, the other one is the solvent. If we're going to be dissolving sugar into water, the water is the solvent. The solvent is what's dissolving the sugar. So the solute is what is being dissolved, and the solvent is what is doing the dissolving, if that makes sense. So if we were to use sugar water, sugar is the solute and water is the solvent. Okay, for the experiment, you're going to need 9 glasses. Now I only have 3 here because I was just going to show you how to get started. You're going to need salt. I have my salt right here, but you're also going to need sugar and ground black pepper. I try to pick things that you probably have in your house. If you don't, let me know and I can come up with some other options for you. You're going to need a 1 tablespoon measuring spoon and something to measure a cup of water. Now I just used a measuring cup. Each of these glasses have a cup of water in them. So when you use your 9 glasses, you're going to want to measure a cup of water into each of those 9 glasses. Now they don't have to be glasses. Just need 9 containers, preferably see-through, but just use what you have on hand. I just happen to have these cute little glasses that all look the same. So what we're going to do, let me move them so you can see them. Okay, so I'm going to start the experiment because we're going to talk about how all soluble substances don't dissolve equally. So the amount of solute that will dissolve in a solvent is the measure of its solubility. So we are going to be measuring solubility. I'm going to say that again. Not all soluble substances dissolve equally. Sugar will dissolve very easily, while other substances like salt, they don't. So the amount of solute that dissolves in a solvent is a measure of its solubility. Okay, so we're going to measure the solubility of salt, sugar, and ground black pepper. You ready? To get started, you're also going to need the data sheet. I have a little data sheet I made up and a procedure sheet to kind of go through all the instructions. That's on the blog where this video is. That way you guys can do it at home. So to get started, you're going to need your 9 different containers, and they're each going to need a cup of water in them. Now, we're only going to use one at a time. So I'm going to move these ones out of the way. We're going to use this one to start with. You're going to put 4 tablespoons of salt. So we're going to do salt first. So you're going to put 4 tablespoons of salt into your cup. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have 4 tablespoons of salt in my 1 cup of water. Now, all you're going to do is you're going to stir. I forgot to tell you, you need a spoon. So you can stir either with a spoon or a popsicle stick, and you're going to do 10 gentle strokes. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so you want to do 10 gentle strokes to stir. And it's important that you use the same object, or same type of object, and you stir the same way. That way we're trying to keep everything as constant as possible. So then you're going to wait, and you're going to see how long it takes for the salt to dissolve. And if it takes longer than 5 minutes, we're just going to call it. I don't want you waiting longer than 5 minutes. So you can set a timer for 5 minutes, and you can just sit there, and it's going to take some waiting and watching. You could always have maybe one of your siblings or your parent could be like the watcher. Once 5 minutes is up or the salt has dissolved, I want you to record on your results on your data sheet. Then you're going to do it again, the same thing. You're going to do the same thing like 2 more times. When you get to, after you do the salt, you're going to do the sugar. And you do the exact same thing. So what we're doing is we're testing each thing. We're testing the sugar, the salt, and the ground black pepper 3 times. Okay? And you're recording each time. Now remember, you're waiting until the solute dissolves or 5 minutes has passed. So I'm excited to see what your results are. I'd love to talk about them on Wednesday if you do it. And if you have any questions, please email me and let me know. I'd love to answer them. But that's how you get started with the experiment. Totally recruit all your family to come do it with you. You could even do it with cousins over like a Zoom chat. And yeah, it's lots of fun. So I'll see you later. Bye.